Welcome everybody to race number 3 at Kansas. This is the Spino Designs 150. I'm sure you guys recognize Spino Designs.
Sorry guys, I thought this was a dirt track.
I just realized that iRacing is still at full volume, at least no sport. So we will get that fixed very shortly. But this is the Spino Designs 150 at Kansas, and I am hosted along with Kepi. Alright, Cappy, you have any jokes? Love it. Alright, we're gonna make sure voice chat is not enabled because I don't know what people are gonna say. Alright, so nothing happened. We all good. Right now we're currently viewing the one of Joey Jara. Psych, no you're not. You're looking at the Spine Designs 150 logo. We'll take that away for ya. Now you can see... Okay, I sort of had it intended this time. We're still in practice for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. As soon as green hits, no logo. But for now, boom, logo. Spino Designs, they're probably going to win tonight anyways. Boom, logo goes away. Okay. No, if there's bias, it'd be towards my own team in this league. We always wreck out. Well, we'll take a look at some of the other guys in the field instead of Joey. Except that McDonald's car is kind of hot, not going to lie. Okay, you had 2 monitors and you didn't tell me? Maybe, but that probably just would have made me even more jealous. But I did get a good deal this one. This guy was like trying to get rid of it, so I got second monitor fully functional for $10. That's exactly what the adapter costs to get it to work. Yep, to get it to work, and it's gonna make life so much easier. Broadcast on the left, we got some controls going on the right. Got that action, and I think I got it figured out. They did? Oh, no, Brian kind of like goofed off. This setup is not the iRacing fix set. Those guys said that it was stupid loose. So it's a custom fix set to try and make the car a little more tight, a little more drivable. Hopefully we can see these guys in pack without popping it sideways, just like that Atlanta race for the real cars. I told you. I freaking told you. Yeah, they're paying Brian the big bucks, even though Brian's on a completely different team. But it's rigged. And for those viewers, I am absolutely joking. I don't know how you can cheat in iRacing. If you can't cheat, I'd like to know a way because I'm always like fighting for pathway. Right? No. Tap the wall, and he's blinking like crazy. Yeah, he tapped the wall early on, and that damage is definitely not helping him at a aero-dependent track such as this. Yeah, they're definitely starting this thing off in the right kind of foot for that team. I merged two things together and it didn't make sense. Right kind of a direction for that team. They're starting off yeah, I don't know. It thought good in my head, but when it actually came out, like, you can't retract it. You're like, whoa, what did I just say? Oh, that happens a lot, especially with broadcasting. And then, like, now it's recorded, so you can go back and see, like, oh, this guy's a complete doofus. I don't think we have stage racing this season because last season the stage racing kind of ruined it. Like we were clean up until the stage, and then stage hit, and then boom, downhill from there in a heartbeat. What's the number of CJ? Oh, the 23. Does not show him on track. Oh, of course, he's in the number 2. iRacing says he's the number 23. His car says he's the number 2. So, wall of shame. Same with the 55. Like, come on, change your paints, guys. Yep, not going green.
Pit stop has been added just so we can get through the field quicker, thank you, or better. Parker Collins in the 18, he starts 3rd, but I don't see him. I guess I don't know. I don't know if he grid.
Maybe
I don't.
Parker Collins is on the track.
Yeah, it says he's 3rd on the grid on iRacing, but he's not in the right position. He is like in the back.
EOL probably.
Huh, that's... Oh, okay, there's some more. Yeah, Parker Collins, Ollie Reeves, Brett Murphy, Joseph Jara have all been getting EOLs as well. It was just split into 2 different things. So, yeah, Ollie Reeves back there, he was 4th, but now he's starting in the back. So let's hope I get this right here. We got Riley Mirabello, Sam Brochu. On the next row behind him is Brady Floyd and Austin Duran.
Can you also give me some numbers too, so I can like follow it? So far I'm good. I know those guys' numbers, but I don't know everybody's number.
Brian Lazarno, 77. Row 4, the 3 of Ryan Hyatt. The 68 of Alexander Schumacher. Next row is Ellis Wells and the 39 of Brandon Fielder. The 4 of Kyle Holden and the 69 of Seth Hood on the row behind him. Then Parker Collins and the 18. The 45 and Andretti Robinson right towards outside. Then in one of the last rows, it is Ollie Reeves in the 99 and the 16 of Davis Lewis. Then Brett Murphy in the pink and black number 7, and he is not really on the row anymore. It's just single file. Joseph Jar in the 1 behind him. 71 Jason Majak behind him. 07 Wes Gallo behind him. Alex Tallman in the 5 car and the 23/2 car of CJ Phillips.
Yeah, the 55.99. So like, you tell me a number, but he's not the 99.
Green flag, green
flag. Going green.
Got done just in time. Riley Mirabella hits the go button here. Underway 100 long laps here at Kansas. Alright, Rolo, silly jump, but Sam Brochu might get the run off the high lane here.
It looks like Riley Merrill's going to clear it. He's going to secure that top spot. The number 10 of Sam Brochu cannot do anything about that, and it looks like he's under pressure from the 25 as well. Some cars on the wall, and we see a bunch of 3-wide action behind there. And I believe that is the 57 in the sandwich of that mess.
Also, worth noting, I forgot to include this in pre-race, but Joseph Jara will be serving a drive-through penalty right now after penalties from last week's race.
Gotcha. Brian in the wall lost 1 spot, 2 spots. Andretti Robinson, and yeah, he's going back. Not the way he wanted to start out this race tonight.
We're going to be lapping Joseph Jar right there in the one car. New leader, Sam Brochu, Spino Racing. That nice looking 10 car.
Riley Marabella will be taking 3 wide. Darren Stop on the inside. Brady Floyd on the outside. It looks like the 92 is going to back out of it. Darren slides up. And Brady poked his nose down, but thought better.
Yeah, I haven't seen Darren Staff up front in a while. It's good for him early on in this race.
Yeah, and he's actually battling for the lead right now on the outside of Sam Brochu.
And a new leader, that number 9 Mountain Dew car.
Darren Stapp to the lead, but Sam Brochu is not going to give it up quite easily. We'll see if he can lead a lap. That's all that counts, and then it's official in the books.
Yep.
On lap number 5, it is going to be Darren Stapp that leads it.
I believe that is his first laps led this season.
Yeah, probably. Great for him to see. Someone's on the apron. I can't quite catch who.
That is the 25 of Austin Duran.
Oh, and he lost a lot of ground too.
Yeah.
He's all the way back in that 11th position.
Sam Brochu's got Darren Staff cleared for now, but not anymore. He's got the side draft. Brochu leads that lap, and he adds to his laps led counter. He has led the most laps out of anyone this season. Darren Staff, first race he's led this season, and he's right back to the point.
Yep, and he actually clears Sam Brochu. We'll see how long he can hold on to that position.
Brady Floyd to run on the outside. Watch him here.
Riley Marabella, though, on his inside.
3 wide, Parker Collins down, almost hitting the grass.
The yellow flag
right
is
there.
Yellow's out.
Let's see for this.
And Darren's going to actually lead us coming to the restart. Unless iRacing said no.
Gotta watch the 39 here, Brandon Fielder.
All right.
He's got... If you look at the replay of him, 51 would be a better view of J Motor.
51?
Involved was the 51 J Motor, Brandon Fielder and 39 involved, and so is the 71 of Jason Rajak.
Figures Jason's involved. But it looks like Joey is the only person 1 lap down, and this is going to benefit him. We'll try.
There's nowhere for these guys to go. Brandon Fielder and Jason Rajak, if you look at their replay, what happened.
What the heck happened with the 51?
It's got loose and overcorrected. Like I said, nowhere for these guys to go. Really unfortunate.
Wow. He just popped that thing sideways like he got rear-ended super hard. And
everybody's staying out. We got, look at the back of the field there, down pit road. Actually, you got some of the leaders went by too. We got some people who faked out. But Darren Staff, Brady Floyd stay out. So does Parker Collins, Ellis Wells, Kyle Holden, Andretti Robinson, Ollie Reeves, Seth Hood, Andretti Robinson, CJ Phillips, Joseph Jara stay out. But Sam Brochu, Riley Mirabello, Spino Racing's in, Austin Duran of 25, 77 and Brian Lozarno.
That's interesting. We're only on lap number 9.
Yeah, and a lot more come down pit road as well. It looks to be just fuel too, at least for many of these guys like Brett Murphy.
Okay, maybe they don't know when the next caution is gonna come and decided to fill up, but it's also risky too because now you're in the bee's nest.
Back there with dirty air.
Dirty air, aggressive drivers, people that are trying to make up positions. Not a good spot you want to be in, but on the other hand, if this thing does go green and you manage to pass people cleanly, goes in your favor. So we'll see. I have a feeling though we're going to see a lot of people pop it sideways. Just because it's a tad loose, but it's not as loose as what it should be.
Freddie Robinson pitting down this time here, probably just topping off. Got some others coming down with him. Alexander Schumacher in the 68, that 39 of Brandon Fielder involved in that last wreck. See if he took his faster pair. Yeah, I believe Brandon Fielder has used his faster pair, so.
Already? Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fielder's the 51.
He's the 39, that Spider-Man car. Luzardo has some damage right front. He's been on the wall.
I did not think that 39 car had too much damage.
Yeah, me neither, but he might have just accidentally left it on.
That stinks.
Yeah.
Well, it's got 90 laps to go. Don't get another wreck.
That's 71 of Jason Radzak involved in that last wreck. He did not take his faster pair. When you look at the 51 here.
That 71 isn't in too bad of shape though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, J Motors saving his faster pair here. He's currently down pit road. Actually pit road with no hood, so not the start he wants, but he's just saving that faster pair. Just gonna log laps here at the beginning of this race. He's being sponsored by Dunk Pools. But sadly he dunked himself into the wall there.
Love it.
Hey, we shouted out his sponsor, dunkpools.com, sponsoring that 51 car.
Yep, not the kind of advertising you want though by having the car wrecked. He's coming down pit road, so it looks like he's going to take his optionals, take as many of those as he can.
We have one to go here.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why you would go down right now.
It's just, yeah. Yeah, I think he's trying to pit, but he just turned right. He's going to stay out here. I think he heard you because he started turning right on pit road right as soon as you said that, so or right after you said that.
Perfect. I'm no idea who's listening in, so you know I can't talk crap about anyone. We'll see how Darren controls this. Arguably, Darren currently is the fastest car up here. The Spino guys are in the back.
Yeah. Ellis Wells, he's led the second most laps this season. He's starting fourth, so watch him. His Duran staff takes the green flag.
Great start. Brady Floyd started second. Has to fall into the third place position. He's under pressure from Ellis Wells.
He's not happy over the radio, complaining that Duran staff just brake checked the field and kept checking up and going.
Didn't brake check the field. Brady just didn't go because the 9, boom, beelined it. But we do have a new leader though. That is the 18 of Parker Collins.
He started on pole for the Daytona race. Did well in that race. Did not have a good race last week at Nashville, but he's out front. P1 right here so far.
Yep, and Brady Floyd battling for that second place position onto the inside of Darren's staff. But Darren likes that high side. Gives him momentum coming out of the turn.
Most Wells trying a third line up there. Now back to the second lane. He's almost in the wall there.
Yep, Brady up to second. Now Darren's going to be under pressure by the 4. Except he's side by side right now with Ellis. Ellis trying to get that very, very top side to work. And if he can, great for him. It's free real estate. And he's got, he's in the wall into the 4 car. And they all spin in front of him.
About 4 cars involved in the wreck so far. The 4, the 57, got the 10 of Sam Brochu.
I told you that's the bee's nest. That's where you don't want to be in.
Wow, that was...
Sam's car is messed up.
He had contact with Seth Hood. Oh, just a hard hit for Sam Brochu in the inside wall. Luckily, he hit on the right side. Could have been worse if it was with the engine, but all 4 tires left off the ground. Pretty good in the air. Looked a lot like Ryan Creasy's wreck here about 2 years ago.
Okay, alright. Well, we'll take a replay and we'll see what guys come down pit road. However, replay usually kind of goes in the way of that.
So that wreck. You can go on.
So it looks like we're gonna watch from the view of the 57. If I can find where he's now in the leaderboard. Alice Wells is in the back. And alright, we'll take a look. Remember, he's going to get his massive run coming out of the turn. He was in that very high lane, which you can keep those RPMs up. So we're going to take a look. And come on, Iverson. There we go. So he gets the run. The fork oh, he actually gets into the wall and then bounces off the wall into the 4-car. Unfortunately, it looks like the 57 is to blame for that, even though it's not intentional.
Yeah.
And then I want to see how the 10 got involved.
Got Sam Brochu was involved. Seth Hood, Alice Wells involved in it too.
So they're spinning. Oh! Seth Hood came down to avoid it. Then Brochu did also. So they got collected trying to avoid the collection.
Yeah, nowhere for Sam Brochu to go, and many of these guys, the rest of the field did a good job avoiding the wreck. Kyle Holden, the other guy involved as well. 4 cars involved in the wreck there. Sam Brochu has used his fast occur.
That's a good choice. Did we have any takers down pit road or just the guys that wrecked?
Guys are wrecked and some more. I know Wes Gallows, one of those guys. I'm looking back currently at the wreck, so.
Okay. Oh, Seth didn't. That car looks like a Camaro that's currently in the body shop I'm working in. Messed up.
Matt, I found a good onboard for you to have if you go with the robot cam of CJ Phillips or the Cockpit Cam, whichever one you'd like to use. I think you have a good view of the wreck that just took place here.
Alright, we'll
And
take
good
a look at
avoidance.
CJ Phillips. Did CJ manage to make it through?
No, you can find out. Go to his Cockpit Cam.
Alright, we got time from the pace car? Or is pace car
Yeah,
wanting us?
I think we're coming to one to go. Maybe. Cross the line now, and yeah, we got one to go, but we have time for a quick look. CJ Phillips, that 23 car /2.
Alright. Oh my gosh, he partied the seas. Alright.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll give you the rundown of people who pitted. We got Alice Wells, Seth Hood, Holden, Sam Brochu, all involved at wreck. Also, Wes Gallo was involved. We're not involved, but down pit raid in at 07. 39, Brandon Fielder. Looks to be all who went down pit road last time by. The pace car is I don't know why Park Collins was ahead of pace car there. Pace car about to pull off. Is there in turn number 4. Pace car pulls off right now as Parker Collins getting ready to hit the go button here. And he does. Goes before the green flag here. We got Duran Staff. He gets loose transition on the apron.
Yeah, Darn spun the tires. That's gonna cost him. We got the 2 car on the top side. I don't know what the heck his number really is. But he wasn't able to carry that momentum. Darren Stapp was able to put his car in that gap. Parker Collins, though,
got
The
a
yellow flag
spinner.
is out.
Multi-car incident here.
who's
Oh,
involved?
wow. Joseph Jara's got some pretty good damage. Alexander Schumacher in the 68 involved. But it all started with Ollie Reeves and that 55/99 car. And that subway car. They actually wrecked in the back as well off turn 2.
Yeah, I see that the 4 got into the 07.
Wow, what a Westgate with a great save off turn 2 on that restart there.
We'll take a look at both of these. Oh, actually, West just got loose. Wow, that thing was dead sideways.
Yeah.
And then the actual wreck happened with what car numbers?
25. You'd want to watch the 55 though. It's the main action point here.
All right,
It's-
with our 99 friend.
Oh, I I found another good camera view for us to use. Once you get all done with the main angles of the replay, you'd want to go Cockpit Cam of Brian Mirzano.
Oh, the one.
Nunzo in the 77.
Okay, we'll take a look.
Great, yeah, great view of the wreck. He says over the radio, "Code Brown moment." So expect that in this replay.
I see him pushing the 16. Oh, that was close. Him in the 99.
I'll give you the rundown of everybody involved in that wreck. Got the 55/99 of Ollie Reeves. Jason Rajak, nowhere to go really in that wreck. Also, we got Joseph Jar in the 1 and the 68 of Alexander Schumacher. Also, Davis Lewis in the 16, nowhere really to go there. So he has actually taken his fast repair too. As well as, he's got a damaged car, no fast repair taken there. Brian Rizano? Or Ronzo, excuse me.
Lorenzo.
I always
You always
get
get
my
it
name
wrong.
Yeah, my bad. He's got some damage. He did not take his fast repair.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do ads at some point. Oops. Alright, next caution. And if there is no next caution, we'll do it before interviews anyways. So.
As Jason Rajak has taken his fast repair in that 71 car. Kyle Holden went down pit road. Joseph Jarrah, Brandon Fielder 39, 16 Davis Lewis, Seth in the 69, Wes Gall in the 07, Schumacher in the 68, Ollie Reeves in that 55 car. I believe. I don't know if I said the 3 of Ryan Hyatt. Because Ollie Reeves has used his fast repair. So is Joseph Jarrah. So a lot of people taking their fast repair. I believe Wes Gallo has a clean car, yeah. I do not think he uses fast repair. So Alexander Schumacher has taken his fast repair too in 68. So we have one to go right here. Kyle Holden did not take that fast repair. He's got some left side damage. So I don't know if I accidentally said that he has taken his. He's got a clean front of the car, but not so much on the left side. All right. give you a quick rundown, buddy. Parker Collins in first, and Brady Floyd in the 22nd. Duran Staff, who's, I believe, led the most laps here so far. But Parker Collins quickly approaching that amount. Riley Marabella, last week's winner, in fourth. Then Austin Duran at 25 in sixth, and fifth is CJ Phillips at 23/2 car. Space car has pulled off, and Parker Collins hits the go button. A good start by him here.
Green flag, green flag.
And Darren also with good jump going with the leader. Biggest loser out of that's Brady. Brady's trying to battle back on the outside. With that momentum, he might be able to get second. But once again, Parker is gone. Darren Stapp is going to slide up in front of Brady. The car is around in the back.
The yellow flag is out.
Yeah, that's a caution. It's Ellis Wells, not 57. Let's see. He just gets tight, hits the wall of turn 2, and just slides down and spins down the inside wall. Gives the inside wall a tap. Pretty good hit, but nothing like too hard there. But he had a good impact on it. Not the hardest, not the lightest. So that sucks. He's one of the dominant cars last week.
Oh, yeah, that was a hard hit to the inside wall.
He's at the second most amount of laps this season. Then, Matt, I think this is a good time for our first advertisements of the day.
All right, gonna give some shameless plugs.
I am often asked, what is tarot? What is even the purpose? Well, if you're asking in dictionary terms, I tell you it's a way of finding more about yourself through a deck of cards that tell you about your past, present, and future. But if you ask me what it means to me, I say it's about learning and love and motivation. Through studying these cards, I've learned to love myself. I've learned how to better myself in areas in my life I don't love as much. And tarot has given me the outlet to motivate myself and others to dig deep into ways to better their lives. I challenge you to dig into your life through tarot.
All right, we don't have a Cappy back, but
I'm back. I guess my mic didn't pick up.
oh, okay. Well, no lights are on the pace car. We cut the ad short just for you. Make sure we get all that action going here on SR TV. Parker Collins is about to take us away after our fourth caution of the night. We are going to be starting lap number 28 out of 100, just shy of a quarter of this thing.
Parker Collins, I believe he's led the most laps here today. He's officially past that mark, but right to his outside is a guy who's also led a lot of laps, starting staff. It's Parker Collins. He's going to wait a little bit, unlike last time. The field stacks up behind him.
Oh, I see them going like 3-4 wide in the back. from all of that checkup, they were not prepared for such a slow start.
A lot of drivers are unhappy right now saying that field checked up. Just not happy at that fact there.
Well, the only reason why it checked up is because people expected it to go. Parker's job is to not make you expect what he's going to do. So Parker did his job well. The people anticipating him absolutely failed. Floyd, though, to the inside of the 9. Oh, that was close between the two. Duran's going to try and use that outside to his advantage. See what happens coming out of 2. And it looks like that momentum is going to carry him past the 20. The 20 is going to dive it down low. 3 and 4 right side by side for second. But unless he can clear the 9, that 9 is going to have a huge drop. Exit and turn right behind him, though. We have the 2. All low contact for second. Right behind him, though, we have the 2 and 92.
Oh, darn, staff loose in the middle of the corner.
Oh, that's going to cost Duran some time. You're going to have to try and regroup right now. Below him, the 92 and 25 rocket right past him.
Oh, I think Parker Collins, our leader. Yeah, he got loose too, entering turn 3. Yeah, he went down to that white line, just clipped the apron and got loose too. That was a good save by him. As that has allowed Brady Floyd to catch him here. Ronald Mirabella, last week's winner.
Oh, the 25 loose. He saves it, though.
Nice save. I was talking Ronald Mirabella, last week's winner. He's up to 3rd here. He qualified on pole, but just fell back early on in the race.
Well, he was in the back because of pit strategy, and then a bunch of cautions came that kind of kept him trapped back there. But he slowly made his way back up front.
Yeah, I believe he has more fuel than everybody up here. Well, actually, it might be the same now because of the cautions, but at one point he did.
Yeah, Duran able to regroup, fighting back right now for the 3rd place position. Riley Marabello on the inside. He's able to arc that really well, but that top side with the momentum, that's exactly what Duran likes to do. We have a battle for the lead. Brady Floyd to the inside of the 18. Parker Collins, though, is going to try and battle back. High side momentum. Doesn't look like Brady can clear him, though.
Yeah. He's going to try to side draft him here. Still side by side into turn 3. I feel like Parker Collins has the advantage just because he's on the outside lane right here. Yeah,
Brady's going to have to dive it in deep, slide up in front of Parker, and we all know Parker's not going to lift. So that's going to be a hard pass to make.
Yep. Brady Floyd's just going to try to find the shortest way around his track, but it's just not enough. Parker Collins has the momentum, and he's almost clear of Brady Floyd, but Brady Floyd just side drafting him. He was so close to being cleared there. As you expect Brady Floyd to go on the apron here, like he did last time. As Parker Collins almost in the wall, it got close, but no, Brady Floyd does not. I guess he heard me and does not want to follow my directions. Brady is doing a good job though. Instead of running to the bottom, caution. Okay, it's the four. Kyle holding a hard hit on the front end here.
And hard rear hit. That's a mangled up race car.
Yeah, he's got to use his fast repair. Luckily, he saved it. He's been involved in a wreck already and did not use his fast repair. Yeah, he's just going over the radio saying just did not have good control of the car due to his previous damage. He hits the wall off turn 4 and just spins because of it. Turn right wisely to not include anybody else in that because 39 Brandon Fielder's already been caught up in structure today.
I just see him pop the wall and then nothing after that as he actually makes contact with Stubb, so I can't quite show the replay on that.
He just hits the wall. He tries to save it, but the 39's coming at a higher rate of speed behind him on the inside lane, so he hooks it back right, and that's where he hits the wall pretty good. And he gets that front and rear damage. Yeah.
To pit lane.
Ellis Wells down pit road.
A lot of them down pit road as Brady Floyd leads them down.
Alex Tallman's going to stay out here, and Brian Ronzo. Lorenzo. I can't.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo. Right? Say it. I'm going to say it. Try to get in my head. Lorenzo.
A bunch of Chevys staying out. Everybody else will pit. So I wonder if these guys pitted on one of the previous cautions.
Might have.
In and out of pit road. It looks like Brady will lead them out by a good margin. A 2-car. Maybe he took fuel.
Maybe.
Did Brady take 4 tires? Because he's ahead by a lot. Holy cow.
Let's see. I'll look back. Yeah, he just takes fuel only.
Only fuel. Okay. Maybe that's exactly what the 2-car did also. And then there's Brett Murphy. Where'd the 92 pop out? 92
wow.
took tires and fuel.
Parker Collins went down pit road, but he did not stop in his pit stall. He just went through pit lane.
Oh, so he missed that.
Yeah, he missed his stall. Yeah, he's coming down again. Costly mistake for Parker Collins. He's led some laps today. But luckily, not even halfway through this race, he's got more than half the race to make this up. So
yeah. Also, Brady going back down pit road too. What the heck is going on? Maybe he's trying to pack that thing with fuel.
yeah,
But it's going to put him in the bee's nest, and these cautions have not ceased. They're just people popping it sideways.
Cal Holden has not taken his fast repair yet. There's a mangled car. Let's see. He's coming down in his pit stall again. Let's see if he takes his fast repair. Oh, he undercuts it a bit. And
There he goes. Fresh, new-looking car. It just gained about 5 feet.
All right, lights are off on the pace cars. Alex Tallman's going to select the outside lane. We haven't seen that today. Here, Brian Duranzo right there in the 77 to his inside. The great-looking 77 car. The K-Nugs paint scheme, last week's sponsor.
Yup. And I know Brian did forget to change his scheme, so hey, extra exposure for K-Nugs, you know? No matter what, they're going to get sponsor exposure.
We're used to K-Nugs having an extended advertisement.
Yep. I was going to do a joke with the current sponsor about pace cars out, and that'd just be a jerk move, putting in Logue right in front of us. They're about to go green. The 5-car went as soon as pace car went down pit road. Brian, teammate with a decent-sized jump, so I wonder if these guys were communicating.
Yeah, interesting to note here, Ellis Wells 2 laps down, sitting on pit road. So,
Oh.
I don't... Yeah.
Did he use his fast repair already and that's required damage?
It might be. That car looks clean, so I don't think it would. Yeah, I don't think it's any required repairs.
Well, coming across line for lap number 40. Alex Tallman going to lead his first lap this season.
Oh, I see. Under caution a few laps ago, he just came to a stop.
Oh, Darren!
Oh.
Saves it!
Oh, what a save. Got some cars in the wall here. That's the 16. He's still in the wall here in turn 4. Davis Lewis, everybody's trying to get by.
And everybody does get by. That's going to put him to the end of the line.
He loses a lot of spots, but...
He does a good job, though, keeping it up there. Keeping it out of the way of everybody else. So huge props to him. B3 design 16.
Alex Tallman and leader got a bit loose there in turn number 2. Like Ryan Lozano from Susan Lorenzo, 2 car lengths behind.
Yeah, when you get some
fresh...
fresh... Oh, the 7 also
Brett
wiggling.
Murphy. Yeah, Brett Murphy.
A wiggling and jiggling.
Yeah, just update on Ellis Wells. I believe he had something to do in real life because he just came to a stop in turn 3 in a caution. So, oh, it's got to loose. It's the 25.
The 25 also loose, but not a big wiggle. But he did manage to save it because he got a bump from the 7. No!
16, who had problems earlier, just a lap or two ago. He just got loose like Brett Murphy did, but
And
just
boom, I think
overcorrected.
he just hit the escape button.
You got a B3 Designs car looking like a airplane, fighter jet. That's what the paint scheme looks like. And like you said, he's gonna tow it. He might have some.
Loose.
He might have a pit for repairs. That's why he's towing.
And then he kind of just blinks out, spins, and then boom, he pops in, and then he just tows.
Mm-hmm. Matt, I think it's should be a good time for a sponsor shadow here. Got some tickets up pit road. 30, excuse me, the 20 of Brady Floyd's in. So is Parker Collins on 18, and the 07 of West Gallo. Like I said, let's do some sponsor shoutouts here. We got a couple actual sponsors, not like Budweiser here. They wouldn't actually sponsor this series, but
We do have one
K-Dogs.
though. Currently, the sponsor race for this is the Spino Designs 150. Going to put their logo on the center of the screen right now. And then, yeah, we do have K-Nugs coming up. We have Weak Designs. And that 07.
Yeah, Parker Collins. Everybody he came down except for West Gallo takes tires. West Gallo taking, I believe, just some optional.
Another sponsor coming up is Brady Floyd with ADRA, which is his endurance team. Takes out the cone, sends it to Coney Island. And he's also advertising his league, which is going to come up racing on Wednesday nights. Like 5.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. I don't know who the broadcaster is, though, but I know someone.
Nick Talon
is
might
it?
be doing it.
5 Points Racing League.
Yeah, I believe Talon's sponsoring or broadcasting. He might.
Huh.
As we have 2 to go right now. So Duran. Let's go through some sponsors. If you look at the 23 car /2 of CJ Phillips, he's being sponsored by, I believe that's 5280 Motorsports there. Then you got Spino Racing Designs, our race sponsor, sponsoring Riley Mirabello. Behind him's at 25, Austin Duran. He is being sponsored by StapletonAutoWorks.com. Then behind him, it's Murphy being sponsored by BBW Racing. Then Spino Design sponsors him, Brochu. Got a couple non-real sponsors there. Axiom is sponsoring Jason Robb's Jocking 71. That's an actual sponsor. You can't make out Seth Hood's sponsor. Okay, it's Hood Signs sponsoring. Hood Signs 369 sponsoring at 69 of Seth Hood. Then we got 921 Mobile DJ and Spider-Man. Both sponsoring Brandon Field on 39. And that 4 of Kyle Holden. Speed Demon Setups. Then the 3 of Ryan Hyatt is being sponsored by Tennessee Storm Chasers. And ForkCloak.net sponsoring Brady Floyd there, the main sponsor. And the rest are just fake big brand sponsors there. So yeah, I got 1 to green right now. Who's your favorite to win this race so far, Matt, or what we've seen so far? Almost halfway now.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Because ever since those Spino guys got put in the back, they can't really gain too much time. However, they have been slowly marching their way to the front. Tom Lindell and Brian Lorenzo aren't afraid to take a risk. I'm going to probably go with the crowd in this one and say that 92 car of Riley Marabella is probably going to be the favorite to win this. But I know a lot of people are hoping for a different winner tonight.
Well, I think one of the reasons you said that is because Spino Designs is sponsoring this Spino Designs 150 here at Kansas. As Alex Tallman hits the go button very quickly here, catches everybody off guard. He's stuck to the outside lane here. He's got a pretty sizable lead over the 77 here.
Heading up into turn 1. We'll see that draft kind of close them back in together. As right now Brian's going to close into that 5 car. And they all seem to slot single file. Don't see anyone taking it too wide until now. 25 car is going to dive it down deep to the inside of Brian. I don't think he has Brian clear, but Brian had a little wiggle.
Yeah, he's fairly slow. Being put 3 wide and falling back here, losing some time.
Close to those tires.
Yeah. Got the 25. Oh, Brett Murphy!
Oh, 7!
Duran stabbed him, and he's not going to get hit by anybody. He just barely hits the outside wall. Very minor damage on the right front of that car. Lucky did not hit anything or get hit by anybody there. That was a close one, but yeah, it's like I said, minor damage right there. He hit Senator Brett Murphy, got loose. There's nowhere to go really. The one of Joseph Jaro also has some damage. Brett Murphy got loose and spun into him. So that's the finish from that.
Oh, and then Duran. It looks like he managed not to get too much damage from that outside wall.
Our leader down pit road, Alex Tolman in the 5, Joseph Jar is in.
Not shocked because those tires were wearing.
Brian Lira Onzo in. Ronzo in the 77. Jason Rajak down pit road. Kyle Holden as well. Brendan Fielding 39. 3 of Ryan Hyatt. Westcal in the 07. Brett Murphy in the 7. Excuse me, Westcal in the 07. And Brett Murphy in the 7. Duran staff down in the 9-2 involved in that last one, but Austin Duran at 25 stays out. So we leave half the field.
The 57 just lost his engine. It was idling for too long, just went poof.
Yeah, he is out of this race. So is the 51 of Jay Mulder. Got caught up in an incident early in the race, and Davis Lewis 6 laps down and not in the session. So, but Austin Duran leading his first laps of the day, and he's already led 13 laps so far this season, and that was at Daytona. He did not race last week at Nashville, so this is his second start in race 3 at Kansas. Second start of the season. And that's Stapleton Auto Works car. And according to our leader's car, you can shop online now at StapletonAutoWorks.com. I believe we have 2 to go now until green. So,
Yeah, I
like
don't
said,
see. Oh, sorry.
You can go on. You can go on.
I don't see much changing lights in the pace car, but I know you have all that iRacing data. I just have aftermarket.
Right now. Yeah. Austin Duran has so far led laps in both his starts so far this season. He led 13 at Daytona, so could be a dark horse this season.
Yeah, he's definitely been up there in that top 5 constantly. I don't know if he is one of those Spino drivers, but very well it could be. they might have 2 or 3 guys in the race. So I know Spino Designs likes to watch this, so
He races for Redemption Motorsports, and he lost to
oh.
Sam Brochu that photo finish at Daytona. So
Oh, so it is a different team, but kind of more so like an alliance, because I know, what's his name? Riley Marabello was talking about Redemption Motorsports and along with Spino Designs.
1 to go until green.
So far, 7 cautions in this race. We did pass that halfway mark, so 50 more laps to go. Looks like
Ron
the 3 got a wave around.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put him back on the lead lap here. So there will be no more cars still running in this race. They're going to be off the lead lap.
Yep, Brian, who pitted, along with Alex, they're down 13th and 14th, so that Shadow Racing crew is 12, 13, and 14. See if they can work together, get their way back up front, like those Spino guys did, but we'll see. 2K is also doing well, LeBrady Floyd. However, I'm not sure who else is on 2K. I think it's just him because he's a Ford. However, I do know he is probably talking along with Wes and Brett Murphy, and pace car is down, so I can finally shut up and see some racing. 25 can go whenever he wants, and he will launch right now. 2 car on the outside, just like we've seen all day. Can't quite go when the leader does. And that will allow the 92 Riley Marabello to close in on that 25 car.
Austin Duran does not have as big of a lead as we've seen, so the leaders get on the restart, but look right behind Riley Marabello, Sam Brochu, who has already used his faster car, back up to 3rd. 68 of Alexander Schumacher falling in behind him. He restarted 6th, finds his way 4th now. Spino Racing coming towards the front here in the Spino Designs 150 at Kansas. They're 3 wide with Brady Floyd.
Oh boy, can they keep it? They just went to 2 wide.
Now CJ Phillips in that 23 car who has a 2-car paint scheme. This is his first start of the season, I believe, so his first start, he's doing good so far. Up to 5th, he restarted 3rd though, so he has fallen back some. Is there 3 wide behind him? Brady Floyd, Parker Collins, Ollie Reeves, back to 2 wide now.
Brady's trying to get by, but he isn't making it 3 wide. Probably playing the smart move. Instead, he's trying to follow Parker Collins. Oh, the 45 loose saves it. We got a good shot of that.
Well, it's a good save. Is not Parker, but Riley Marabello going for the lead to the inside of the 25. Here in turns 1 and 2.
He's going to send it, but I don't know if he's clear. 25 is going to get such a run on the top side.
Oh, got Tallman around the 5 off turn 2. He might have had some help there. Luckily, does not hit anything. It was good car control there.
Yep, just toasted his tires. We'll take a look.
Yeah, he had help from Andretti Robinson, who just went up the track into him. But like we said, Tallman, good car control there. Did not hit anything. Had a quick turnaround there, but he's probably going to have to use to set his tires.
Oh yeah, that 45 just completely clipped that 5 car. Something spinning like a top. No damage, but gaining track position sucks here.
Yeah. This might be a good time to look at our advertisements here. I think it's worthwhile showing them again. Just remind who's paying us to be here.
Alright, that 5 car is really slow. Okay, looks like he's going going again.
Oh, Duran fakes going on to pit road. Got some takers, Andretti Robinson. Got the 23 of CJ Phillips, who you'll see as a 2 car.
Alright, we'll go to a quick little ad break. You won't miss a thing with SRTV nonstop. And I totally didn't plagiarize that.
I am often asked, what is tarot? What is even the purpose? Well, if you're asking in dictionary terms, I tell you it's a way of finding more about yourself through a deck of cards that tell you about your past, present, and future. But if you ask me what it means to me, I say it's about learning and love and motivation. Through studying these cards, I've learned to love myself. I've learned how to better myself in areas in my life I don't love as much. And tarot has given me the outlet to motivate myself and others to dig deep into ways to better their lives. I challenge you to dig into your life through tarot.
Alright, and we are back. This race brought to you by Spino Designs. This is the Spino Designs 150 here at Kansas. And no lights are on the pace car, but you can't see that because the Spino Designs logo is in the way. So we'll take that away. And Cappy, any thoughts from you?
I have a fun fact. Wes Gallo, currently in 19th place in the 07 car. He is the only car to have fitted every single caution here in this race. So he's making sure that that fuel tank is filled all the way up every time he goes back running.
That is an interesting statistic. I don't know if I would be proud about that, but
It's interesting.
hey Wes, it gave you some TV time.
I'm being sponsored by Toyota, so well, we'll check in to see if that's a real partnership or not.
Well, he does have weak designs on it, so you know, anything with weak designs is legit.
Indeed. All right, we got the pace car going to turn 4. Austin Duran finished second at Daytona. Led some laps already here today. He's going to control the field as the pace car pulls off, and he is waiting a bit to go. And he goes now. It's the go button.
Green, green,
Yep,
green.
punches the
Spino.
trigger. Riley Marabello, same exact thing like all of the cars have done, except on the inside is his teammate in the 10. But they're balanced side by side. Doesn't look like there were any team orders to get them slotted down. And this is exactly what that 25 car of Austin wants to see. Brochu being pushed by the 18. Yep, that's him. Lap number 62 in the books.
Tim Brochu's clear of Ryan Bell, who's battling as Parker Collins And that 18 just led some laps today. He moves himself up in the third place position.
Yep, we've had a lot of comers and goers, so it's very interesting to see. It just kind of happens right at the end who's up front. Like, we've seen Duran up front quite a bit, but he's currently all the way back in the 11th position. Brian has been back and forth a lot. He's currently in 9th. And,
We got Parker Collins, the only car here in like the top 4 who ran that outside lane in turns 1 and 2. He got a great run and it helped him get past Riley Mirabello. I guess I expect more cars to be in the outside lane because we've seen that be the dominant lane. As here comes Sam Brochu going to the inside lane, just trying to make something work.
it looks like that the outside is good to defend. And maybe pass, but I think the fastest lane is that inside if you can arc it. But not all the time you're going to be able to arc it. So I'm kind of shocked that we haven't seen more people kind of travel.
Brochu's going to clear himself almost.
Yep, new race leader, but Austin is going to try and do the crossover. He's not clear yet, so he's going to have to send it into turns 1 and 2.
Parker Collins making that outside lane work.
Yeah, he can't.
He's
Oh,
gonna
he
get a
did
good
clear
run.
him. Parker Collins, though, to the inside. Trying to carry that momentum past the 10 car. He's going to have to send it as well. He's currently clear. And Parker Collins up to the 2nd place position. Once again, another up and down day for that 18 car. Currently exactly where he wants to be at with 25 laps. No, 35 laps to go in this race. I can math.
The inside. It's the inside of the 25 car. As they got a Spino Racing 3 or 4 right behind them. Brady Floyd waiting in the rings behind them. Ollie Reeves in 7th. Here it is. Duran on the outside lane. Collins down low with Brochu.
He's going to send it and take over the lead with ease. The 10 car, though, going to try and do the same thing. So maybe Austin's tires are failing. Because after he lost the lead, just looks like he's going to be freight trained.
3.
Oh, that was close. Teammates almost took each other out.
Yeah, Mirabella's going to fall back into the grasp of Brady Floyd in that 20 car.
Yep, Brady using that outside lane to pass.
Oh, got a car loose. It's Darren Staff into the grass.
Will the caution come out? No, it won't, but it'll send him down to the back.
You lost so much time there.
Yeah.
Most of the field back here is just strung out. Oh, watch out, Sam Brochu! Loose, and he's... Oh, man.
Sam's in the wall.
Brady Floyd around in that 20. Wow. I went back to see the front of the field after we're looking at Darn Staff going to grass, and Brady Floyd just went up the track and clipped the 10 of Sam Brochu, and Brady Floyd just spun out, couldn't save it, and Brochu tried to save it, but it's hard to save these cars, and pretty good look into the outside wall, and he has taken his fast repair already, so this might hurt the rest of his race for him. Not too bad damage on the right side, though. It's still pretty sizable. But, you know, it's not as bad as it could be.
Yeah, a lot of these guys, I don't think anyone really hit the wall. I think the 10 car did, but that damage isn't too bad. Brady just hurt his tires by spinning, but no damage really for that 20 car. Maybe a few scuff marks, but he's still good to go. Going to be in the back, though, but still good.
Everybody's coming down pit road, except that 77. He stays out. And I believe Tallman as well.
Those guys are off sequence.
Yeah, CT Phillips, Joseph Jarro, Disney Rajak. It's easier to tell you a list of people who are stayed out than it is who pitted.
Yup.
So far, it looks to be fuel only. We've got some Duran taking tires. So is Brochu and Mirabello.
18's going to lead him off.
Yeah.
Along with the 7.
Yeah, most of these guys going fuel only, but a few of these guys like Spino Racing, Austin Duran at 25, Ollie Reeves taking tires. Pretty Floyd also taking tires as well, but he's got to stay back with Duran because of damage.
Yep, Brochu, it looks like he is taking his optionals right now. Hopefully there's no required. This body is supposed to be more durable than the previous Gen 6.
Yeah, he's out.
Still some cosmetic damage, but he's going to have some work to do versus teammate Riley Marabello, still in the catbird seat. But he does have some people in front of him that haven't pitted. That's big with 30 laps to go, being off sequence. We don't know what is going to kind of shake out, because I think people can make it to the end. I'm not 100% sure, though.
Got some more takers down pit road, the 39 Brandon Fielder, and guess who else, Matt? The 07 West Gallo.
Oh, still keeping
Gotta-
that streak alive.
Yeah, still keeping this thing alive. Let's see. And it was just yeah, he's just topping it off there. It was like a 2-second pit stop. Just a little bit of gas and go.
Got on the brakes on pit lane, so it looks like he wants to be in the rear.
Mm-hmm. Brandon Fielder taking tires there. Still got a bit damage. No, give a rundown of cars that have damage. That's Mascalo and the 07, 39 of Brandon Fielder.
Wes has damage.
Freddie Robinson, the 45. Tennessee Brochu does not have his faster career left. Dark Staff, he has minor damage. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he hasn't used his faster career, but only minor damage to the right front. Yeah, Brett Murphy, a bit of left rear damage. And everybody else, no damage except for a race leader, Brian Carranzo. As he's going to select the top lane. Just restart as I believe he might be in fuel save mode, because you usually only pass the pace car under caution when you're just trying to get that boost to coast and save fuel. Let me look inside his car. Yeah, he might be trying to save some fuel here.
So if you're in his position, would the cautions help him out, kind of waste some laps, or would you want this thing to run green?
I mean, if you're trying to save fuel, you definitely want to have the caution comes out, so you're using less fuel per lap. He's shifting car caught him up too. Not a lot of cautions here today. That's our 9th that we just had, as Tallman, and then number 5, and Brian. And it's worth mentioning, Tallman, just 2 cautions ago, was the caution. So he's already back on the front row. His space car's out, and
Green flag, green flag.
Bronzo. Nobody takes off here. I think this is the least amount of space somebody restarted with, because the leaders, or the rest of the field, is right behind him. Joseph Jar, we haven't seen him up front all day. He's up there. Parker Collins splitting the
3 wide. I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, it looks like it might.
He bounced off both of those drivers 3 wide. That is lucky that we did not see him very much there. As Coleman right in the outside lane, might have to run here. Is Joseph Jar in the wall, but it didn't really affect him there. It was just a visual hit, I guess. So 3 line in the back with Austin Duran and Riley Marabello. Brett Murphy is in a bit of a stack up in the outside lane there in turn 1.
Austin Duran 3 wide also.
Yeah, Joseph Jara stacked up the field behind him. Parker Collins looking low. Is top 3. Ryan Walls, Joseph Jara in the wall on turn number 4. He's falling all the way back now.
Not again.
Duran making up a lot of spots on that restart. He hit it for tires with Marabello on that last caution.
Yeah,
So
those guys are just all in the mail on the inside. They're all the way up inside the top 5.
Yeah, that was definitely the right call for them. Unless these guys up front are just trying to save a set, but I assume they are doing. Oh, I believe that was the 18. Maybe you got a bit loose.
I don't know if
Or
the
he
18
starting
is.
He's 3 wide.
He is. It looked like maybe it was a block on Schumacher. But he's currently in the middle. 3 wide with Duran stopping the outside. Schumacher sliding up. They might have had a little contact there. Jason kind of cutting those off of Brady Floyd. Brady Floyd going to try and go into the middle too. See if he can gain some ground.
Oh, look, Tallman loose. Wow, what a save by a race leader. He almost came down and hit the 25 of Austin Duran. They both got loose off the corner too. If you look back at the replay, they both got loose off turn number 4. Great save by both those drivers in the top 2. Duran's actually at the lead here, despite getting loose. And Riley Marabella right behind him, last week's winner.
Brian right behind him is the guy on the oldest set of tires. And on fuel.
Oh my god, some cleaning. It's actually, he's fallen back.
Yeah,
He's Yeah, he might be in fuel save mode because he let off to let. Oh, is there contact right there? Oh, hard wreck.
Oh, 68.
Brady Floyd made contact with him in turns 3 and 4. Let's look back to see what happened. He just got loose in the corner, came down into Brady Floyd, and Brady Floyd just took him out. He gets hit by Jason Rajak. Nowhere to go there, but Jason just neck cutted through him, and he doesn't have any damage on my screen on that front end. So it's a lucky break for him. Thank you for to the netcode gods for blessing and saving Jason Rajak in that 71 car for the day at Kansas.
Oh yeah, it looks like he got him in the bumper, and then at that point, couldn't quite get off of him. And then boom, just into the outside wall, kept on spinning. Different angle here.
I think if you have a cockpit view of Jason Rajak, that's a good POV to watch this wreck. Just the cockpit cam of that 71 car.
All right, we'll take a look. Whoa!
He shifted down pretty quickly. He was in 5th gear, and then like 30 seconds later, he was all the way down to 3rd gear.
Wow, that was you could see the underside. Make sure that Schumacher wasn't cheating there. You could see the entire car. Perfect angle.
68 is not using his faster car. I don't know if he has one left here.
Ooh, gonna be a lot of damage. Looks like Jason took tires.
Going the Ronzo down pit road. So is Jason Rajak. Like we said, Joseph Jarrah is in. CJ Phillips in that 23. Schumacher's in. And Wes Gallo keeps the streak alive in the 07 car. He still has rear end damage, so that optional might have not fixed up his entire car. It's pretty minimal damage, but still noticeable on the back of the 07.
Yeah, he either got a lot of optionals or it's just a iRacing thing where it doesn't perfectly clean your car up.
Yeah, it should be the latter because he's just going in and out in a few seconds every time he tops off. So it's just not clean all the way, even though the optional is all the way gone. Still have 2 to go here.
Yeah, we currently have 19 guys in the race. Schumacher's still in the race.
Yeah,
doesn't show him on track though. One lap down.
Pit road. I believe he does not have a faster pit left, so he is taking his required right now, and he's going to go multiple laps down.
Yikes! And he's still in this thing. Props, though, for that 16. It's probably not going to let me see him down pit road. Yes, it is.
And that sucks for him because he has the he's one of the best average finishes out of anybody. He has the third best average finish of everybody who's ran with a 4.0. At Daytona, he got a 5th place finish and 3rd last week at Nashville. But
Wow.
sadly, that top 5 streak's gonna come to an end today, sadly. But he still got the entire season to make it up.
Yeah, it's still a driver that is definitely in good contention for the playoffs. I know that was a long way down the road. And a lot can change too. A lot of these drivers with bad luck, like Tallman. Tallman now has the worst tires of the field. And fuel. He's currently in the 5th place position, so he might get swamped.
How about this? Duran Staff has made his way back up to 3rd here. He was led the early part of this race, but just fell back. Got caught up in an incident or two in the middle of the race, but less than 20 to go, and that number 9 has found his way back into that, back into the 3rd position.
I know I'm not allowed to have favorites, but after seeing Darren struggle for so many seasons in this series, it'd be great to see him just pull off a win.
It's a feel-good moment here.
Yeah. Cinderella story. He's not my teammate. It would just be a cool story.
Alice Wells has officially left the session. So.
Oh, I didn't know he was still in the session.
Yeah, he took a nap.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good use of time. Pace car going down pit road once again. And the 25 will lead us to green. They fire off. The 5 gets a little squirrely in that 2nd row.
Yeah, Mirabello right on the track, so the 25, and he's going to switch his outside here.
Darren's staff doesn't take much time for him to go to the outside.
Yeah, he's washing up the track right there. Tallman washes up a bit. Gonna have to check up for Darren's staff there. Brett Murphy, the inside of Parker Collins. It's close contact. Brady Foy has to check up for these drivers. Duran pretty about a 2-car length lead over Mirabello. Darren's staff. He was 5 a bit squirrely there off turn 2. He is side by side with the staff for that 3rd spot. I was gonna wreck. It's the 39 of Brandon Fielder. Excuse me, not the 39, that's the 45. My apologies for the mistake. It looked a lot like the 39 car from that angle, but Andretti Robinson, who's had a clean race so far, gets caught up in an accident along with the 3 of Ryan Hyatt.
10 cars. Oh, I was about to say.
Go on.
Okay, alright, can we talk now? No, but I was about to say, it doesn't look like Sam Brochu was happy with the 2nd to most recent accident. Anyways, that was not important to interrupt. Oh, Schumacher. Okay, yeah, Schumacher. Definitely an eventful race. But we'll take a look, see what happened with this most recent one.
Andretti Robinson, just a side draft gone wrong. The outside, side draft the 3, and then just net coded into him, and they both spun.
And did a 3 make contact in the wall?
I don't think so.
Come on, Iris, just stop glitching out. But yeah, the front on the 3 doesn't look bad. So maybe once again they're fine.
Alexander Schumacher has left the session. That's a DNF for him. Darren Staff down pit road, so is Parker Collins. Darren Staff taking tires. We saw him just struggle sliding up the track. Not last restart, so that's definitely a good move for him. Parker Collins taking all 4s as well. Wes Gallo keeps the streak alive. Ryan Hyatt involved in that pass wreck under caution. He's down apparently now. So I am struggling to speak.
You're not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
11 cautions so far in this race. We just passed the 15 to go mark. Currently, Austin Duran. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. Leading this race, followed by Riley Marabello in second. Alex Tallman has not pitted yet. He's in the third place position. He's liking these cautions because it can mean that he can go to the end. And he's not going to lose too much track position. We'll do a quick little ad. Alright, and we are back. 1 lap to green, so we removed your displeasure with the ads so you can see some racing.
We're gonna have about 12, 13 to go here at Kansas.
Yep, so you think we're going to see some more cautions, or you think these guys are going to be nice?
It's gonna be late in the race, so I think we're gonna see another yellow or two as the lap's going down. Intensity picks up as Duran hits the go button at 25. Marabello, like last restart, right beside him already. Now, this is probably the best restart of anybody starting in second. Marabello timed that perfect there.
Yeah, that was really good driving from Marabello, and it may get him the lead. Currently in the lead, but he doesn't have him cleared. Side by side down the backstretch through 3 and 4. Austin Duran dives in deep, but so does Riley. 25 can come up, and it looks like he will. Oh, Brett Murphy is in the wall.
Forrest got some contact trying to avoid that.
Aaron Staff also in the wall.
It's chaos. Taking up. Pretty wide for that fourth.
Oh, Alex Tallman.
That's not the first time we've seen that happen today to him. Another good save by Tallman, but unfortunately he's going to lose his 4th spot and fall all the way back to outside the top 20. Or not outside the top 20, but the 19th here.
Yeah, all guys here on the track are still on the lead lap. Battle for the lead, though. Austin Duran and
really
Riley Marabello.
Away from, like Matt was saying, it's Austin Duran, 25, Ryan Marabello, the 92. 2 most dominant cars here today, as they have, like I was going to say, they've really pulled away from the rest of the field, but they're side by side, so they're going to be slowing themselves down. They're also 2 right behind him. Sam Brochu with a great recovery in that number 10 Spino Racing, Spino Designs car. Brady Floyd, also one of the strongest cars today. He finds himself in 4th. In that 4 car, Kyle Holden, he's struggled today, getting caught up in wrecks, but it's a good recovery up near the front lane of the race. As Marabello falls back from the leader as the 39 Brandon Fielder makes slight contact to the wall off turn 4.
Yeah, we do have this pack, and then those 2 guys in front. It looks like Austin Duran is still able to maintain this lead. Riley Marabello's fallen off a little bit.
You can definitely see it after that corner. The outside lane is the place to be because the inside lane just fell so far back last time by. You can see it again here as if you look up the field. No, they're wrecking.
Oh, it's yellow flag.
Andretti Robinson. Darren Staff, the 39 Brandon Fielder. No, Wes Gallo gets taken out the end.
No!
Oh.
Okay, well, can Wes at least go down pit road?
He for sure has to pit this time.
Alright. That's all I care about, and I'm joking. But unfortunately, though, for Wes, he's pretty much. I assume Wes was probably a bystander. Um,
Oh, it sucks for people like Andretti Robinson in that 45 and Darren Staff after a great day today. Uh, just nowhere to go. You look back, happened off a turn 4. That 39 hit the wall, and he just spun in front of Joseph Jarr in that number 1 McDonald's car and Brett Murphy in the number 7 car, and just nowhere, like I said, for the 45 and the 9 of Darren Staff to go. Tough break for Andretti Robinson and these guys.
yeah, we'll see who has a faster pair. I don't know if the 45 does. I don't know if the 9 does.
Andretti Robinson down pit road, Darren Staff stays out. Robinson enters pit stall right now. Let's see if he has a fast pair. Yep, it's just faster pair and go for that 45 machine. That's lucky for him. 39 down pit road as well. Let's see if he has his faster pair left. And nope, he's gonna. That was a pretty good hit. He might have a little bit of pride to take as he's gonna go a lap down here. Space cars has to start finish line right about now. Got some takers down pit road. Brett Murphy, Wes Gallo keeps the streak alive. Alex Tallman down, probably taking some tires here after getting loose as he overshoots his box a bit. Burn Staff down pit road as well. Alex Tallman might have taken his faster pair there. His power naturally got fixed.
Yeah, I saw that car pop back into place.
Darren Staff has taken his faster pair as a faster pair and go for him.
Oh, Darren does have a faster pair.
Not anymore.
He did. That was my point.
Alright. Should be 2 to green right now, because I know some drivers pop over the radio say make it 1 to green right now, so I assume it's going to be 1 to green when we cross the line here. Space car is entering turn number 4. Austin Duran proved himself to be the favorite since the midpoint of this race. We got a mix of drivers who led early on. Darren Staff, Parker Collins.
Those guys are in the back.
Yeah, just cannot catch breaks back there. And Austin Duran has just stepped up since the midway of this race. As yeah, we have 1 to green. Duran selects the inside lane, but Riley Marabello in that 92 and Sam Brochu in the 10. Spino Zines cars here in the Spino Zines 150. Just have been the proven upfront constants all day. Marabello's had a clean race. He started from the pole, but Sam Brochu has just had some tough breaks, got himself involved in some wrecks, and he's still got pretty good right side, right rear damage. But he is, you know, leading points, been the best driver all season. And with his talent, finds himself third, even with a damaged race car late in the race.
Yeah, we do have 5 laps to go at this point, and we're going to come to green in about a little less than half of a lap. We'll see if these Spino guys can hold it off, keep it 3 in a row, winning all the races of the season. Or Redemption Motorsports can spoil the party. However, they are allies, so I'll count them one and the same. And with that being said, they've won every race, including the Clash. So
Just want to say, if a Spino Designs car wins this race, it is not rigged. There's no script for tonight's race.
not that I'm aware of. You'd have to talk to Brian about that. 5 laps to go. Here was Austin with a great start. Spino drivers side by side.
Marabello did not get a good restart like he's had the past few restarts. Spino Designs side by side drafting each other here for second place. Like we said, Duran probably about 5-6 car length lead ahead of these drivers. Coming to 3 to go.
Oh.
Near contact, Brochu. Darren Staff loose off the corner. Parker Collins going to make it 3 wide. Brady Floyd's up to 3rd now. CJ Phillips. Oh,
Contact! Sam Brochu came up, put
Parker
Brady in the
Collins
wall.
loose. Oh, that's gonna suck for Brady Floyd. He's had a great day today.
Yeah.
He got stuck yeah, got stuck in the back, and he finally made his way up towards the front, but just gets put on the wall as we're coming to the white flag now. Duran just got to take it easy here. Mirabello's clear, but he does not have enough time to make up that big of a gap. But this is something to see. Mirabello selects the high side, Duran selects the low. CJ Phillips, who's had a great day today, gets loose.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, wow. Caution.
Yellow's out. I thought we got the white.
I thought we did too, but... Huh. I think I just misread the thing.
You misread the script.
Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna make this joke if we had more time for the restart, because you know if we were to script tonight's race, then we would have Duran Staff winning it. But Duran Staff just wrecked, so that just proves that there's no script tonight.
Ah. All right. We'll see what happened to Darren. What happened? Oh, with the one car.
That sucks for Darren. He just took his fast repair too, and he has no front end.
Oh, the one car got into the wall. Darren, oh, he got on the brakes, but hard hit for that 9 car. I thought we took the white.
Yeah, I just want to remind you guys that I misread it, and I want to remind you guys that it is almost 10 o'clock here on the East Coast, and I did not get a full 8 hours of sleep last night, so that is the reason why I misread it. So my bad. I'm gonna go to bed early, right after this race. So I can
College
get good
life
sleep tonight. Is the caution's been short, 1 to green. Just go down per road, Brandon Fielder. As Matt, I have some really sad news to share with you.
Did Wes not pit?
Nope. He can't because it's already 1 to green, so the streak is over. Wes Gallo will not pit under every single caution in this race. A very tragic turn of events here. It's been one of our favorite storylines all race, but yeah.
All right, Tisk. You know, how dare you not pit when the counter says 3 laps to go? How dare you not pit?
It's going to be interesting to see how good of a restart Riley Mirabello gets on Duran, because he's had a great restart every single time except last time.
And away it goes, and it's not going to be this time, Riley Mirabello.
But there's his teammate of Brochu, and Brochu's going to try to block Ollie Reeves, who's got caught up in a bit of trouble here today, but he finds himself in 4th place in this race, and CJ Phillips, who got loose and fell back about a few laps ago, finds his way up to 5th place. There's no contact with Brady Floyd. Not really affecting anything there. Will they take
Brady into the wall, and they're wrecking Jason.
And they take the caution before they take the white.
Jason got a mouthful of Brady Floyd, and I don't know if that 71 has a fast repair. He might, but Netcode's not going to save his life this time.
Nope. We're going to use green right checkered attempt 2 out of 3.
Whoa, Wes is disconnected. A lot of people have. It is getting really late though. This race is kind of long.
Yeah. Hammond, Brian. Actually, I think Brian might be a spotter. Yeah, I think it's him and his spotter left. So that is not a good of an event. I think he left it because he broke the streak last caution. He was like, you know what, I wasn't able to pit last caution, so I'm just gonna leave. You know.
I don't know how in the world did Brady pop it sideways. That's odd.
Magic.
'71's not going to go down pit road, and his car looks the exact same as Darren Staff. How many times is Austin Duran gonna have to
Hold off
restart?
for Mirabella.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
these times Riley's gonna get lucky. He's been oh so close to getting that white flag.
Caution was shortened, as we all imagined, the one to green. Is Riley Mirabella, another shot at this, and like I said, Ollie Reeves, a tough start to this race. He got caught up in some incidents, but he is third right now ahead of Sam Brochu, one of the best all season.
That inside
Is it
lane is where
Phillips?
you want to be too.
He's
Keep
right
that in mind.
behind. Yeah. Let's see how good of a restart these leaders get. Pace car off. And 25 goes.
Green, green,
He's
green.
got a better restart than last time.
Yeah,
Ollie
but he
Mirabella
can't
is-
slot back down.
He can now.
And he does.
Just got to get to him. Let's
Guys-
see if this is the correct call. 25. He's to the inside.
Oh,
But
that was a
Mirabella
deep
inside, he
move.
gets loose.
Oh, the contact in 92 goes around.
No, the hard hit. That's gonna
Yellow flag.
end the race of the 92.
Caution is out. This is going to be the third green-white checkered
He
attempt.
has to toe. He had a perfect race too. That is heartbreak. Utter heartbreak.
He went
For
for the win,
92.
but unfortunately contact and to the inside
it
wall.
wasn't even his fault, and just could not slow down the car. It was 150 miles per hour. He did not let off the throttle when he spun. 150 miles per hour on the inside wall. Yeah, it's just like I said, it's just heartbreak. He was probably the most dominant car, or the best car here today, and because it's something that's not his fault, racing for the win, and just gonna, not win.
Yeah, that is going to end his night, though, because of that toe. The 25 got loose. 92 really sent it, so he wasn't giving himself much room, but...
Yeah. Riley Mirabella had a toll. That's probably not the best decision for him, just to keep it full throttle while spinning. I feel like he could have minimized his damage a lot if he, at least lifted off the throttle and or brake. But probably would have had the same result. Probably had to go to the back to do the damage. So, but this time he's going to go multiple laps down because of a toe. So, like we've been saying, just heartbreak. But this gives Sam Brochu, who's had, top 2, top 3 car all day, this gives him the outside lane of the front row. And he hasn't been up on the front row in a while. He was leading laps early in the race, but I don't think he's used to being the outside of Austin Duran, so might get caught off guard here, not being able to perfectly guess when that 25 is going to go, like Riley Mirabella was, because he started the outside lane so many times on that 25 car. So it's been shortened to 1 to green. Space car is about to pull off, since we're almost done with the 1 to green right now.
Yeah, this is the last time we are either going to end under caution or we are going to get the white flag. Either way, race will be done after this. And the way they go and the way they wreck!
Flag. The yellow flag is
And
out.
that's it. It's over.
Was the
Austin
yellow out?
Duran.
I don't think yellow was thrown.
It's over. Yeah,
Yellow is
caution
thrown.
out.
Austin Duran is the winner. Dan Brochu in second. So it is going to be a redemption win tonight. Oh, these guys are still keeping their win streak alive.
Joseph Jar is involved, and he has blown his engine. We might have Samuel Ray might have another restart since they did not cross the line before the yellow came out. This is going to be interesting to see. Still says 3 out of 3, but got some drivers saying the race might not be over. But we think that this race is over, but you never know. As yeah, guys are slowing down because of the pace car. So it could be a good time to look back at what happened on the last restart. So
The
Seth
18 spun
Hood,
his tires.
yeah, and Seth Hood gets a almost into him there. Brady Floyd, he has had no luck this race, gets into him.
Alex
Or
Tallman
gets
involved.
contact. Yeah, he gets contact. Brady Floyd. Uh, that's it. That's all who was involved, I believe. Oh, Joseph Jar as well. That's who. I don't know why you didn't pop up on my screen there.
It says on my screen, it says
The
3
race
laps
is
to
not
go.
over.
How is this race
It's
not
not
done?
over.
Oh my gosh. This race isn't
We're gonna
done.
They did not cross the line to take the green flag. Like I said, drivers raised questions after the caution came out, as it's 1 to green right now.
Joey Jar's
And-
car just blew up. Riley Marabello. He's in the
Oh.
back of the pack, but he has a faster pair.
He is it's 2 laps down though, so he's not in contention here.
True. I just saw like a fresh 92 car, like, whoa, look at that. The one car though is out of it.
Yeah.
We'll
We're
see
gonna-
if Duran can try and do this one more time. You know what?
Hopefully
iRacing is trying really, really hard to not let Redemption Motorsports win. So I don't know if it's destiny or what, but pace cars down pit road. Austin Duran on the throttle. Away he
flag,
goes
green
pretty
flag.
early, but there is a gap to the inside if the 10 car wants to go down.
And we take the green flag, crossing the line, so this race will be over next flag. So
Yep. Or we'll see if we end.
Brochu cleared, got the 25 a bit loose off the corner. That could be a costly mistake for him, but he's got about 3 car length lead. Brochu takes the outside lane. He's going to get the run off the corner. 25. Oh, we got CJ
Brecken
Phillips
in the
there.
back.
Yellow flag.
Yellow
It's
is
over.
out, and Austin Duran is the winner.
Ryan Mirabello involved. Ryan Hyatt. That would have been a good finish. Good battle between Austin Duran and Sam Brochu, but this is redemption for Austin Duran. He lost to Sam Brochu in a photo finish at Daytona, and he gets a last lap here at Kansas after dominating the race. Definitely deserved this race to win. As the race is finally over, Matt. How do you feel?
I feel like I can sleep, but we gotta do interviews.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Brochu giving a victory bump to the 25. As we'll go through your final rundown right here. Austin Duran on the 25, your race win after dominating the race. I believe he's led the most laps. As in Freddie Robson over the radio saying he is out of fuel, so luckily this race is over. Sam Brochu in second place. CJ Phillips in his first start of the season gets third. Good for him. Then it's Ollie Reeves in the 55 battled through adversity here to finish fourth. Brian Lorenzo, excuse me, in that 77. He's had a good day today. Kept it quiet inside the top 5, and he finishes 5th. Brett Murphy in that 7 car gets 6th. Kyle Holden battled through some wrecks today to finish 7th in that 4 car. Seth Hood in the 69, quiet day, stay out of trouble. And that's why he finishes in the 8th position today in that 69 car. Andretti Robinson ran out of fuel, crossing the line in that 9th place position. Darren Staff, after great start to the race, got caught up in some unfortunate wrecks. He finishes with a top 10. Alex Tallman, who was up front some today, had a couple of great saves. He gets 11th. Brady Floyd is up front early in this race. If you go live to him, he's currently upside down.
in the infield trying to blow his car up. But just some bad luck, and he finishes outside the top 10.
Jason Rajak he got unlucky there towards the end of the race. Finishes 13th. Ryan Hyatt in that 3 car 14th. Riley Marabello finishes 4 laps down in 15th after being one of the best cars all day. Joseph Jar in that 1 car got caught up in a lot of wrecks tonight. He finishes 16th. Parker Collins led early in this race. He finishes 5 laps down at 17th. Wes Gallo, after keeping an amazing streak of hitting every caution. Sadly, it came to end, and shortly thereafter, the streak ending, he wrecked out. So, or had no leave at least. He finished 18th. Brandon Fielder, he got caught up in some incidents tonight. He finishes 19th at 39. Alexander Schumacher, after great start of the season, but sadly, this is his first finish outside the top 5 this season. Davis Lewis in the 16, Ellis Wells in the 57, Jay Moeller in the 51, also all left early on due to wrecks. And that's the entire field of 23 cars here at Kansas. As let's go to our interviews. Let's see who is waiting in the waiting room. And it's Austin Duran's in there, Zerna League owner, and Sam Brochu. Let's bring in Sam Brochu. But guess CJ Phillips is not in. He is in iRacing.
CJ Phillips is in the SRT chat, so I can steal him.
Yeah, I just want to move him to waiting room first, and then bring him in here.
Yeah, I did. So we're gonna still steal CJ. So hopefully the man isn't talking. Hey CJ, it's Matt Cappy in the booth. You copy?
Yeah, copy.
All right. So third place run for you. So very good tonight. Anything you want to say about it? Cause I know it was definitely eventful and a lot of stuff going on.
You know, I mean, just other than the cautions, that was really bad. We need to get some clean racers in here. We got people like the 45 just spitting every single lap. We can't have that. It would have been nice to have some green flag runs. You know, literally, I think our longest green flag run was like maybe 8 or 9 laps. That was really bad. But you know, in my debut here, P3 is not that bad for me. So.
Yeah, for a debut race, I know the green flag runs would have made it a lot more interesting. But Cappy, any thoughts or questions?
Definitely had a quiet day, and it's led to a nice third place finish. And I believe your first start of the season. So congrats, Lou. Hopefully, it's some more finishes like this for you the rest of the season. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you, man.
All right, before we let you go, though, anyone you want to thank for your performance tonight?
Just my teammates at Flyers Motorsports. You got Joseph Jara. Then you got, Brian Lorenzo helping me out here. Being up there with me the entire race. Definitely helped me out there. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, definitely nice to see, and hopefully we see you get an interview in the future.
Yeah, thank you, man.
All right, that was CJ Phillips. And the number, it's his car isn't what it actually supposed to be. Isn't he on the 99, but he's a 55?
He's the 23, but actually, he ran the 2 car. So,
Gotcha.
well, it's the 2 paint scheme, but he's the real 23. And then Ollie Reeves is the real 55, but running a 99 paint scheme. So, we're going to bring in our second place finisher, Sam Brochu, in that number 10 Spino Designs car.
Hey, Sam. Matt Cappy in the booth. You copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, we've talked to you so far, I think, in every single time so far. So definitely not getting old. Race sponsored by Spino Designs. We got a Spino Design driver in the podium, so good day for you. I know not a perfect day for your entire team, though. So how was it?
Well, the few laps that we had under green, they were good. Car was strong. I was mostly trying to figure out whether the bottom lane or the top lane was quicker. I ran bottom most of the time, just save some tire. But then I realized at the top it was quicker and you could save a little more tire doing it. So I eventually moved up to the top, started making spots, and then I had that incident with the 69, I believe, and then the incident between Brady Floyd. I don't know what happened there. I just know that I feel like I got driven through, but I haven't watched the replay yet, so I won't say anything. But otherwise, it was a good day. It sucks that Riley got wrecked. We were gonna get hopefully 1 and 2, if not 2 and 3. But I'll tell you, I really had something for that 25. I wish it went green. I probably would have gotten by him. If I didn't get by him, then it would have been side by side finish. But overall, a great day. I'll happily take a P2.
Yeah, definitely great points night for you still, even though you didn't get that win. Um, Before we let you go though, anyone you want to thank for your performance tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank Jo, owner of Spino Racing and Spino Designs, just for all the hard work he's been putting into me and Riley to get us into this league and running good. The Laugh Lap, Stock Car Society, the guys over there, they definitely do a great job with hyping me up before races. So yeah, those are the guys I got to thank.
Gotcha. Well, Cappy, any final questions?
I got some good news for Mr. Sam Brochu here. Second, third, and fourth in standings behind you all finished 15th or worse. So you're definitely going to open up your points lead pretty big after
That's
tonight's
good.
race.
That's really good because I'll need it going into Road America. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that'll be interesting race. Well, have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you next week.
Alrighty, thank you guys.
All right, that was Sam Brochu in the number 10. Up next, the winner. Goodness gracious, why is everybody in the waiting room?
Right.
Austin Duran.
Brandon,
Hey, Austin's Matt kept in the booth. You copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
All right, so one heck of a win for you. You had to defend it for like 5 times, even though there were only 3 green white checkered attempts. So, yeah, the track definitely didn't want you to win, but you still won anyways. So how was it?
Yeah, it was a wild race for sure. I mean, obviously cautions were a big part in this one, but yeah, I had some really good restarts all throughout the race and had some really good battles as well.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining to see. You're either up front or finding your way to get back up front. Cappy, any questions?
no, you missed last week in Nashville, but still good points day because finished second at Daytona barely, and you win tonight's race. So dominant car all day, definitely well deserved, and uh, I mean, I assume you're one of the championship favorites since you finished second at Daytona and first here. So have not finished worse than second. That's definitely a good thing for you. So hopefully keep this up throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, it was a much needed points day for sure. I mean, I did not want to miss the race last week, but yeah, this was definitely a reliever for sure.
Gotcha. Well, before we let you go, anyone you want to thank for your performance tonight?
Yeah, I'll thank my team, Redemption Motorsports, Stapleton Auto Works, SD Graphics, NASCAR Hotspot, JJ Central, NASCAR Art 48, and my dad for watching.
All right. Well, thank you for racing, and hopefully we'll see you here in the future.
All right, thank you.
All right. We just talked to the race winner, Austin Duran, in the number 25, Redemption Motorsports, and the other team, Spino Designs. Those guys have so far won every race of the season. And they're
Hey.
allies too. So we'll see what happens next week. It's going to be a road course at Road America, and it is going to be sponsored by Pierce Graphics. You know, the amazing guys that made our overlays that we use. And yeah, I got some pictures of some cars that he's made too. You know what? I'll put one up. Go back to the editor and show you. Boom. That's a scheme that he's made. That's actually my car, and he made that like poster thing. So definitely a great designer too. You can contact him. I think the best way is probably on Instagram. I don't know what he charges per paint, but good job. But anyways, the sponsor for tonight is another graphics company that deserves the spotlight. Spinal Designs. Thank you guys for sponsoring tonight. And we will end with some fast thoughts from Kepi.
Yeah, definitely a lot of cautions. That was the main theme for tonight's race. Nobody really got too far out Like the leader could not really pull away because they just get dragged in by either a caution or eventually being run down. But this race was just about just surviving, not getting caught up in incidents. And Austin Duran wasn't caught up in any incidents and just had the best car tonight. Sam Brochu, one of the best all season. So, he came back after some unfortunate trouble. One of the best cars the day. Got second, and Riley Rebello, you got a feel for him. One of the best cars all day, started on pole, and he finishes 15th. But Sam Brochu is sitting pretty right now, first in points, but you have to be worried for him because the performances that Austin Duran has put in the 25 car. Sadly missed last week at Nashville, but uh, you still got the entire playoffs for to go, and Austin Duran making his case for championship favorite right now.
Yeah, definitely. We will see how stuff wants to shift next week. With the Roadrunners coming up, we'll see if Spino Designs can get it done on a road course or if they can only get it done on an oval. We will see
Should
you
be-
next week at 8:15. We should be going live here on the channel. So have a good rest